Alright guys, welcome to a game of Marvel Champions today. In keeping with what I've been doing lately, we're putting Magneto against Green Goblin. On standard, no particularly crazy modulars, just the regular modulars that come with it. So in this case it's Goblin gimmicks. I'm using a deck which is this one, LM for Magneto's Minion Manglers, which is from AbisMal. Hope I'm pronouncing that right. Link in the description. So let's try to get this up and make sure that we've done all the things that we need. I'm going to zoom in, the usual, making sure that we've got a bit of space here. So set up. Put a Goblin Thrall minion into play, engaged with each player, shuffle the encounter deck and advance to stage 1B. You can see here the Goblin Thrall has been put in. He's got guard. While this minion is engaged with you, you cannot attack the villain. And in this one, after Green Goblin attacks and damages you, place one threat on the main scheme. So let's go to the next stage, or the next part of stage 1. Green Goblin has released a toxic mutagen gas on New York City. When completed, in player order, each player not engaged with a Goblin minion must discard 3 cards from the encounter deck and put the first Goblin minion they discard this way into play engaged with them. So with that said, let's get into turn 1. So looking at our first hand, it's a good couple of things here that I'm quite happy with. So I don't know if I change much. I might get rid of Ant-Man, the command team maybe. But we've got Wrapped in Metal. I'd like to get that out. I'd also like to get the missile out, so that will get rid of this guy and also do some damage here with a stun in place. So with that in mind, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we've got 2 left over. I wonder if I go Maria Hill first. That'll draw a card. That might be more efficient. So Maria Hill with this, I don't think I'll change anything. Maybe you want to get rid of these guys? I don't intend on playing them. So yeah, we'll mulligan these guys out to see if there's anything better. So get rid of Ant-Man and I'll get rid of Command Team. So mulligan hand, Ant-Man, Command Team, done. So, leadership skill. When an ally makes basic support or basic attack action, remove 1 leadership counter from here. Excuse me. That ally gets +1 thwart and 1 attack for that action. Interesting. I'm not sure if that'll change anything for me, but let's go to the next thing. And from here, discard cards from the top of the encounter deck. We will use his power. So the first one is the magnetic armor that comes into our hand. Nice. Does that change much of what I want to do? Put you into play. Then no. I'll stick with what I was going to do originally. Maria Hill's coming into play first. We'll use the Genius to pay for her. After Maria Hill enters play, each player draws 1. So let's draw a card. Okay. Now I would go maybe these 2 to put a Wrapped in Metal in play. So 1, 2. That's getting Wrapped in Metal. And our Goblin Thrall is now incapacitated, essentially. Hero form only, attached to a non-elite minion. That's non-elite. Attached minion cannot activate, and treat its printed text box as if it were blank. So I'm assuming that would mean the guard is gone in this instance. So we're done with that. Next thing, I will use East to pay for a magnetic missile. Discard a minion with Wrapped in Metal attached and deal 5 damage to an enemy and stun it. So let's do that. Wrapped in Metal is gone, but this guy gone. Deal 5 damage, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then add a stun. And then this is done then. Now, Maria Hill's gonna go 2, 1, 2, getting us back to 0 there. And I will do a further 2 damage onto Green Goblin. I'll hold on to the armor. Is there anything else we want to do here? After Green Goblin attacks and damages you, place 1 threat on the main scheme. So, probably going to do a bit for a block first. Let's go to the villain phase. Part 1 goes on to this. He's going to attack me, but I am going to throw Maria Hill in front of it. So he hits for 1, 2. And in fact, I am incorrect because this fund will activate first. So this will be our encounter card. So, nearly had a mistake there. So let's do it. Encounter card 1. Lovely. Another done at all. No. How would I like to do this? We go on to the next thing. Next stage. So I think we'll go 1, 2, 3, and a 4. Let's not do that yet. Let's not do that. Okay, put these back in. Let's use our power first. Scared until we get a magnetic. There we go. Lovely. And I'll go 1, 2, 3, and 4 to play for M. M comes into play. 1, 2, 3, 4. After M enters play, feed a minion with fewer remaining hit points than M. So she has 4, he's got 3. That is you defeated, which I'm more than happy with. Now, I think I keep Maria as a blocker. You're going to do 3 damage. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to do 2 damage. I'll keep this open. We'll leave it at that. My turn. Villain phase. Part 1. One goes on to this. He's going to attack me. We're going to throw Maria in front of us, as we intended to do last turn, but that's been right. He's hitting for 2. 3, 4, 5. I don't think you're going to survive that. So 6 damage onto her. After Green Goblin attacks and damages you, he does not attack or damage me, so that doesn't activate. And then the next part, our encounter card, I'm going to move M in a bit closer here. Goblin Knight Elite. After Goblin Knight attacks you, discard 1 card from the encounter deck. If that card is a Goblin minion, put it into play engaged with you. Alright, that's an interesting play. So that's engaged with us. Let's go to turn 3. First thing I'll do, use strength to bring my armor into play. Then I'll use my ability. 1. That's going to give me a whoop. Handy. I'll put this on there just for the sake of it. 2. That's the one I want. Oh, it's not, because I can't do anything with it. Oh well. We will deal with that as best we can. So I do have an extra thwart here from the discarded card. It's not worth putting out. This is 5. Oh, that gives me specialization. Is it worth doing? Noble sacrifice. Discard an ally from your control. Heal damage on your hero equal to that. This might be the one worth doing. So I will use metal, especially straining into play. Comes in 5. I'll do 3 off of that. 1, 2, 3. M is going to do 2 off of it. Each player who does not control a specialization upgrade chooses 1 set aside. So let me grab that. That'll go in the victory pile. And do we have those specializations here somewhere? I think they're here, aren't they? Yeah. What would I like to look at? All cards. I can choose 1. I'm doing a lot of thwarting. But my basic. Just want to after your for defense. I think this might be the one to go for. I'm doing a lot of thwarting this turn. Yeah, I think that's the one we'll go for. We'll go with this. That's going to be attached to me. Let me just double check there. It does get attached to me, I think. And puts it into play under their control, so that's fine. Yep, I just want to make sure there that I have the different things. Fine. Alright, so with that in mind, let's go to the villain phase. Part 1 goes on to this. He's going to attack me. So you just get 1 card from the counter deck. Will I take that? I think I'll take that to the face. No, that's not an ideal situation, but let's just check it out. So he's attacking for 2, plus another 2. He hits me for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. After Green Goblin attacks and damages you, place 1 threat on the main scheme. That's going to be 1 threat there. Done. Now he's going to attack me also. Would it be worth? I'll take this. I know it's only going to be 2. Alright, so he hits me for 2. After Goblin Knight attacks, you discard 1 card from the encounter deck. If that card is a Goblin minion, put it into play. Engage with you. So that is. Okay. That's alright, I can take that. Especially with that being out of play. And then the next card will be an encounter card, which is my defeat statement. So it is another thing, but that's fine. Now, no activations here, we're fine. Let's see what we can do. So I'll get rid of this. I will use my power. So that's going to be a red, isn't it? Perfect. This one is another red. Just activate another red. Yes. I think that's going to give me a green. Alright, so for our defense. Now, how would I like to deal with this? I think we thwart. After your hero performs a basic thwart, yeah. So there's nothing here stopping me from thwarting. So I'll thwart for 2. 1, 2. After your hero performs a basic attack. Shit, this should have been the other way around. Okay, let's say I made a mistake. Alright. I put on the attack one. We'll deal with that. I'll attack, so for 1, 2, 3. Put on this guy. This. After your hero performs, exhaust this card, draw a card, so draw a card. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we've got a few things we can do here. You could attack, kill him, which is fine. I think that's what we do. We'll attack. 1, 2, 3. When defeated, deal 1 damage to the engaged player, so that's going to do 1 damage to me. I'm okay with that. Now, let's go. Oh yeah, you're out of play. You are defeated. That might be worth doing too. Oh, I think I want to get Professor X in. So we'll go Professor X. X gon' give it to you. 1, 2, and clarity purpose 3. After Professor X enters play, I will confuse the villain. I think we're going to switch down now shortly. You're going to do 3 off of this, which I'm more than happy with. And I might actually put White Fox into play, or this card ally you control. Heal damage from your hero equal to that ally's printed hit points, and give your hero tough status. That's him gone. That buys me another turn and a defense. I think I like that. I do think I like that. Do I want to do anything like that's? Yeah, let's do that. Right. So I'm going to get rid of build support to play a noble sacrifice, which is discard an ally you control. It'll be Professor X. Damage from your hero equal to the ally's printed hit points. That's going to be 3. And then give your hero a tough status card. Tough. That I'm alright with. I might then flip down. I think we'll flip down. See how we go. Let's flip down. This will put 3 back in. Shuffle those in for the survivor. And I'll get rid of White Fox. And I think we'll call it a day there with that. So, part 1. 1 goes on this. He thwarts, but he's confused. Thwarts for 2. And then we got a bad card, which is a Goblin Thrall for 3. Fantastic. Let's go to my turn. So, is it worth putting that out? Do I have anything that I can do? Interesting. I think I'll recover. I think that might be the safe option. Then I'll flip up. Then I'll use my power. I'll get rid of these for now. Should put them somewhere else. So I use my power. Should be 1. You're discarded. That gives me a blue. Next one. That's another blue. Next one. Another blue. Next one. Wild does nothing. Next one. Energy. So that's going to be green. Perfectly fine. Have a cape, which is pretty good. Yeah, let's get the cape out because I don't want to need that in the future. Omega is a good choice too, I think. Each enemy. It's an interesting play. What are the odds that we pull one of our things? Oh my, I'm so thrown here. I should also just note that I'm going to give myself here +1. Let me just put it here. I'll put this here because I actually have that from this guy. So that's just to remind me that I have 1 attack. I'm going to do a face the past. This is risky. Search the encounter deck and discard pile and set aside area for Nemesis. My Nemesis is here. Right. He comes into play. He is revealed. Okay. Once he's revealed, ready your hero. Draw 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. Oh my god. Where are my attacks? Did I get rid of all my attacks already? Hang on. Look at all cards. They must be coming up. Yeah, metal. Yeah, I didn't get rid of those. I don't know what's going on. They must still be at the bottom of my deck. He's coming into play. I can't attack the villain, which is alright, but I'm ready. Remove this card from the game. I'm going to put that into the victory display. I don't really know to play. I could put it in there, but it doesn't really matter. So with that one, we have 3. Now, how would I like to deal with this? Well, first thing I'll do, I'll attack 3. 1, 2, 3 on this guy. That's him. After your hero performs a basic attack, exhaust this draw card. There we go. Fine. Now, I am going to use that on him. It costs 3, so I'll go 1, 2, and command team for 3. What? That's going to do 7 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He's gone. He's going damage. Anything tough? I have tough already, so that might be a little wasted. This could pull that down. That could give me an extra block. 2. I wonder. You know what? I'm going to put an ally out. I'm going to get Kid Omega out. With Kid Omega, I'm going to spend this. Deal 1 damage to each enemy. That's a damage to you and a damage to you. Then you're going to thwart for 1, 2 off of that. I think I'm going to leave it there then. Let's go to the next phase. Villain phase. We know that I'm getting a bad card for decking out. And let's continue 1. He's going to attack me. So I will just let the toughness do its thing. 1, 2, 3. Alright, that's fine. So he doesn't do any damage to me. You're going to attack me, but Kid Omega is going to be a gentleman and jump in front of it for me. After Exodus attacks you, discard cards from the top of your deck equal to his total attack. I'm unclear. I think me would be me, so I'm going to assume that this does not kick off. So 1, 2, 3. Poor Kid Omega takes 3. I'm not going to do this forced response because I don't believe it would activate. And then my second card. 1. Discard an upgrade or support you control. I will discard. I'll discard this. And the next thing, that's the Green Goblin area. Okay. That's something. Right. That's the end of the turn. And we'll pause it there. Alright, here we are back with turn 6 of Magneto versus Green Goblin. So we are now on my turn, and let's see how we can deal with this. So we have Exodus in play, who is problematic, but we might be able to get rid of him with our metal shards. Is he worth hitting first? What else is going on here? Hero action spent 2 of these to get rid of that. When Goblin act schemes, give him 1 additional boost card for that activation. When he activates, give him another one. Okay, that would be nice to get rid of 2. But we don't have much to go on, do we? Okay, I think what we will do is go 1, 2, and 3 to put metal shards out. And that is going to deal 7 damage to an enemy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It kills him. And then that gives us a tough status, which is perfectly fine with me. Then I'm going to attack for 3. 1, 2, 3. After your hero performs a basic attack, exhaust this, draw a card. Well, that's kind of what I'd like to see. So the next stage, we go to the villain. I might have done that out of order, but you get the what's going on. When revealed, deal 2 encounter cards to each player. Oh no, I forgot about that. Encounter card 1, encounter card 2. Alright, now we'll use the magnetic pull ability. Discard cards. 1, this comes into play. Nice if it comes in, but I don't think it does. That readies. Oh, sorry, that readies also. Which I'm fine with. Just move these over a small bit, give us a bit more room. Now, I'd like to get rid of this, so I'm going to discard this and this as the 2 mentals, excuse me. That will get rid of this. Discard that. I've got this to deal with. We might as well do another 3 damage, I suppose. 1, 2, 3. I wonder. We'll leave it as is. That'll be fine. Yeah, I'll take it as it goes. So part 1. 1 goes on to this. He's going to attack me. I am happy to take it, and it can be hopefully absorbed by the tough. So 2. And he's getting an extra 1, so he's hitting me for 3. That gets rid of the tough. And then we get our third encounter card. So first encounter card 1. When revealed, Green Goblin attacks with +X, where X is equal to the villain's stage number. So he is now attacking me for 1, 2, 3, 4, and whatever's under this. I will defend just for the sake of it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's hitting for 6. I've defended for 2. 1, 2, 3, 4 damage taken off. Alright, done. Next card. He attacks me again. This could end badly. So, oh, shoot, didn't mean to move it. 1, 2, 3, 4. He's hit me for 4. And then, after this activation ends, shuffle this card into the encounter deck. Okay. goes into the encounter. Alright, then the card's done. And the last encounter card, Goblin Glider. Right. The enemy with highest printed hit points and without another Goblin Glider attached. If you cannot, this card can surge, so that's perfectly fine. I'm all right with that. Let's go to our phase. So, part 1, I am going to use Magnetic Pull. Okay, come on, give me Magnetic. Here we go, lovely. There's our Magnetic. That exhausts, that readies me up. I am going to exhaust for 2 to get rid of this. Then I'm going to use this to play Electromagnetic Blast. Remove 3 from the scheme. 1, 2, that gets rid of the last one. So we can discard this guy. Now, how would I like to play this? Your solid play, your solid play. But I think we'll go with X23. 1, 2, 3. After X23 attacks and defeats an enemy, ready her. That's not going to happen for now. But you're going to attack. Do 1, 2, 3. I'm going to flip down. I'm going to put 1, 2, 3 into play. That might not have been the most efficient, but we will shuffle those. And I think I will leave it there. We'll go to the next phase. The villain phase. 1 goes on this. He's going to scheme. Scheming for. After Green Goblin attacks and damages you. So that should have taken an extra 1 off of that. I made an error there earlier. But the Electromagnetic Blast should have at least got to that. I think we're okay on that front. Or am I? No. It would have went off twice. So maybe that's an error. Okay. That's the rules error, guys. I'm not going to try to fix it. 1, 2, 1, 2. And then the bad card, or encounter card for this turn, is Overconfidence. When revealed, Green Goblin schemes. If at least 3 threat was placed by this activation, this gains surge. So that's not good either, but his activation now is going to be 1, 2. So 2 on it, and then put Goblin Soldier into play engage. So he comes in. And it didn't put 3 threat, so we don't get surge. Go on to the next phase. So I did make an error there on that rule. That's worth making a note of. So how would I like to go with this? First thing, I'll go 1, 2, 3, recover for 3. Then I will flip up. Then I'll use the pull ability. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go, wrapped in metal. Lovely. Okay, we can work with this, I think. Oh yeah, that exhausts. That readies me. I'm going to use 4. Tempted to get Nick Fury out. If I use 1, 2, 4. If I use these 4 to pay for Nick Fury, that's going to put 3 cards back into my hand. So I have 5 cards. I think that might work. Let's do this. 1, 2, 3, and a 4. That gets Nick Fury into play. With Nick Fury in play, I'm going to draw 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. That I'm fine with. Then I'm going to go 1 and a 2 to play Wrapped in Metal on this guy. Then I'm going to use Make the Call to play a Magnetic Missile. Discard a minion. That's going to be you. Now, oh yeah, that it negates this thing, so that doesn't affect. I was just wondering there. Discard a minion with Wrapped in Metal attached. Deal 5 damage to an enemy. Install it. That's going to be 5 to you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we put a strong on you. Right, you are also discarded. We could attack for 5 and another 3. I think we have game. Right, so 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. I attack for 3. 1, 2, 3. Done. And it's sort of exhausted. Drawing you a card. Can't do much with that.